Hey guys, hope you are doing well. So Bitcoin and Ethereum is just on a break out of the triangle. So let's get into and let's see what's happening out there. We see a few altcoins are pumping. My name is Mike Denkler from CorionX, and we are bringing you the most important crypto news, technical analysis, altcoin, NFT, DeFi gems every day to keep you updated and educated. I should state that nothing in this video can be considered as a financial or investment advice, so everything just for your education and entertainment purposes only. So guys, smash those like, push the bell notification, or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Smashing those like is helping out the YouTube algorithm, so we appreciate that you smash those like. So let's go and check out our favorite bubble chart. Let's see what's happening out there, as Bitcoin is slightly at zero since yesterday, just traded about 20,000 US dollar. It's a good news, but 20,000 seems to be a weak support for now, so it's not a strong support. So every time anytime Bitcoin can drop below 20,000, and also Ethereum is traded about 1,100. That was a previous resistance, so resistance flipped to support, but also a weak support. We see a few altcoins, especially Rune, Avalanche, Sandbox, SEC doing well and breaking out from some patterns. Let's go and check out our favorite indicator, the crypto fear and greed index. It is showing that we are still in extreme fear, but at 18. So the index came back to the higher level of this extreme fear from 10 to 18 and 19. So nothing changed. If you are looking back, since November we are in fear, and especially since May, extreme fear is dominating the market, and you know, when investors are too worried, that could be a buying opportunity, but be aware that asset prices can fall further. So just DCA and having some cash and stable coins sidelines to be able to buying in when prices dropping further. So our first news is Bitcoin price approaches potential springboard to 23,000 US dollar as Dixie cools surge. So Dixie seems to be dropping a little bit, and Ethereum and Bitcoin is trying to breaking up whale levels close by. Okay, so what does that mean? Buyer interest meanwhile stayed at around 19,200. This also formed whale bids after BTC USD dipped to multi-years low. So that was a whales range from a whale perspective. So below 20,000 and especially below 19,000, whales are buying the liquidity up. So D1 close about 20,500, and maybe we will finally get D1 trend retest. Popular trader Pierre said this. Warned a few weeks ago this was setting up like May for a lot of job, while D1 trend would catch down with price. So far that's exactly what we got. I would just like a proper D1 trend retest. Last one was at 32,000. And Michael van der Poppe says that this one did crack the resistance and run towards the next area of resistance at 20,300. And if Bitcoin would broke this, the next resistance zone is a trigger for continuing towards 23,000 and the summer relief rally. USD takes a breather, strength on the equities as well. Wouldn't be surprised if this continues in the coming period, despite the overall sentiment being ultra bearish. So the Dixie is coming down from its peak and just consolidating a little bit. So guys, that's it, and let's go and check out our next news. Billionaire Tim Draper issues a warning on the US dollar while predicting a big move into Bitcoin. So the masses are going to, a quote from Tim Draper, the masses are going to be coming in very soon, and once they do, it will be all at once. So the masses will coming all at once. Think of when you can buy your food, your clothing, your shelter all in Bitcoin. There would be no reason to hold on to fiat currency because it's just not as good. It's tied to some political force. It has to go through the banks. Bitcoin has much less friction and it's global. Yes, this is an exciting time. I knew this was going to go through fits and starts as it matures, as it becomes more centrally used and centrally available around the world. I am very excited about what's going on with Bitcoin, and I do look at these machinations. I mean, yeah, it looks like we are having the equivalent of 1929 collapse today, but we have got a better technology in Bitcoin. Yes, I'm a big believer. I have continued to buy Bitcoin over the years and have felt that at some point there will be sort of a run of the dollar. Certainly there have been runs on the peso in the Nigerian naira, but there will be runs on the dollar where people are running away from the dollar and moving into Bitcoin. Very exciting times. I know there will be other challenges for Bitcoin along the way, but it's just better currency, and things that are better for the long term for the consumer usually do win out in the end. But in the meantime, you are going to see central banks getting a little nervous, governments getting a little nervous, big governments getting nervous, little governments look at this as an opportunity, like El Salvador. And that was a report on London Real, so definitely check out this. So next piece of news is crypto analyst predicts Bitcoin triples in price based on metric. Here is his time frame. Okay, Invest Answers is the analyst, and let's quote, let's look at the pair. This is the Tesla divided by Bitcoin pair, and you can see the price now is about 0.036. We are back at late 2020 levels. It's like a big, huge U-curve. It means a reversion overdue. Looking at this chart, you will see the blue line, that's the 200-day moving average. That's about 0.024, and we are currently trading at 0.036. While Tesla has remained flat over the last 12 months, Bitcoin has gotten clobbered down 70%. That is where we are, that is the situation, and that is why there is a parallax like this. So this is the Tesla price in Bitcoin. Short and succinct, not financial advice, of course. Everything mean reverts unless it's a piece of crap or it's broken. Tesla has held well during the correction and recession incredibly well. While I believe Tesla will hit 1,200 in the next 6 to 12 months, which is slightly less than double. I also believe Bitcoin could potentially triple in the same time frame, 6 to 12 months, which takes out to summer 2023, and that's very, very conservative. They are going to get hit hard. They are going to have an impermanent charge of maybe $450 million. A lot of stuff is hitting them, but they had the worst quarter-over-quarter performance in over 2 years. Also, this is about Tesla's activity. I think the pair will come down, and I think once the bits start coming back, it's more likely that Bitcoin gets bought up at these levels and Tesla could come down. So watch level 0.036. So quite interesting to compare Bitcoin to Tesla, but at least they are somehow correlated. And the next piece of news is that was a news today that Celsius paid back another loan, and maybe they are preparing for some takeover. And another news that Voyager Digital files for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. proposes recovery plan. Okay, so Voyager chapter 11 bankruptcy filing indicates that it is on the hook for anywhere from 1 billion to 10 billion in assets to more than 100 creditors, and they are working on a plan of reorganization, and also they suffer from Free Arrow Capital's bankruptcy. And somewhere also there was a news that FTX, who is around and bailing out these lenders, owning almost 350 million to, or almost 300 million to Voyager, but this is not written here, but I just showed it on Twitter maybe. Next, Coinbase CEO says Bitcoin has a chance to become the new global reserve currency. Brian Armstrong, co-founder and CEO of Coinbase. One alternative to the US decline and China's rise is still a very country-centric view of the world. It's one country has to be the new world order, but I think things may be a little different this time, which is that we have a new global gold standard that's being introduced with Bitcoin. And there is only 200 million people in the world or so who have tried crypto at this point. That's a lot, but it's nowhere near maybe the influence of the dollar or something like that. I think most people in the world would consider this to be a crazy thing to say, or a contrarian view or whatever, but I think there is a chance that Bitcoin becomes the new global reserve currency. Yes. So quite interesting, because Brian Armstrong and Coinbase is much an Ethereum lover and ARC ecosystem lover, but I was just surprised that he came out with this. So about crypto market. So before we dive into our results in this quarter, I think it's worth just addressing the elephant in the room, which is that of course the broader markets are down. We are seeing a down market for growth tech stock and the risk assets, and of course Coinbase and crypto is no exception to that. 54% of our active users now are doing something other than just trading crypto. They are actually using crypto in a variety of ways, and so our thesis about moving away from just being a trading tool platform to enabling the entire crypto economy and being that primary financial account people, it's really starting to work. The majority of our active users are now doing something other than trading. But for now, regardless of whatever the market is up or down, we are going to keep building, and I think the real key is to mentally flip from seeing down markets as being scary to actually being our opportunities to pull ahead, and that's exactly what we are going to be doing. So about NFTs, NFT space is enormous, so there is a lot of features we are planning to add. The ability for people to do NFT drops, mint their own NFT tokens, so they are working on their NFT marketplace. We are also want to support more chains over time. People are minting NFTs across more, so they are adding different chains. We have only built a small fraction of what we are going to do in NFT space. It's probably, I think NFTs just artwork or collectibles, digital collectibles is not just. So I think NFTs are going to play a big role in gaming, in music, in the metaverse, decentralized identity, and even if the real world items like tickets to events, proof of attendees, as maybe even digitizing real estate in the world. Let's get something about crypto economy. 55% of our active users are not doing something other than trading with crypto, and if you are wondering what are they doing, use money for and more. You are earning money with crypto, they are spending it with merchants using Coinbase card. There's a borrowing and lending opportunities, layer 1 2 scaling solutions, Lightning Network, and Ethereum has some layer solutions as well. So this is huge from Coinbase. Let's move this from here to there, because yes, okay, cool. Next, Bitcoin exchange outflows surge as not your keys, not your crypto comes back into fashion. So guys, we already talked about this, that it's better to withdraw your coins from exchanges, because because the chance of the exchange hacks, and also if some exchanges will go to bankruptcy and they become illiquid, that it's better if you are holding your crypto on your own address. Bitcoin monthly performance, this is one of the biggest, and almost 38% down in June 2022. So this is one of the biggest down performance. Okay, dedicated hodlers increase in number. Yes, retail starts to gain interest. Also, this is from Lark Davis. Cool. We will look into this. Much ado about nothing. Why Polygon is making a Web3 push into mobile. The upcoming Nothing phone will integrate Polygon stack for easier mobile access to dApps, games, payments, and more. So this is huge. Not just Solana, but Polygon is working on mobile integration, because most of the people is using mobile, and Web3 applications are running now almost on laptops, and so you can use on laptops and on your computers. But definitely the huge breakout will happen with mobile phone Web3 applications, and Polygon and Solana is working on that. Next piece of news is 87% of Coinbase users are buying Shiba Inu, as SHIB gets third place in CoinMarketCap trending coins. So this is quite interesting, and also we see that more and more big investors are burning Shiba, and also there is a rumor that one of big exchange will list Shiba soon. This is why Shiba might pumping. Next piece of news is Snoop Dogg files new NFT and metaverse related trademark applications. So metaverse space is also attracting the attention of sport celebrities. Durant develops 26 NFT and metaverse applications. Snoop's growing involvement with NFTs. So guys, Snoop Dogg was the first who bought a land on Sandbox. So this is huge. Next piece of news is July can be a month of Cardano. Yes, we see 4th of July, Cardano Wassil upgrade successfully launches on testnet. We are happy to report that today the IOG team has successfully hard forked the Cardano testnet. This is an important new rule, and this can result that we can see more total value logged in DeFi on Cardano, and a lot of other developments like decentralized applications, dApps, DeFi, and NFTs can be built on Cardano. Next, Circle's USDC on track to topple Tether USDT as the stable coin, as the top stable coin. So this is USDT market cap ratio hits the lowest on record. So this is the lowest. This is from Messari. So yes, USDT circulating supply is at 66 billion US dollar, and the market cap ratio is 1.2. So actually Tether is bigger than USDC 1.2 times. So the difference is almost 10 billion US dollars, so not too much. USDT sales through DApT. Yeah, so there was a DApT and some FUD before, but everything is okay now. Okay. So actually investors are believing in USDC, so that's good news. And also we see, as the Bitcoin market cap just collapsed, stablecoins market cap still on high levels, so they are on the sidelines and waiting, buying in. Circle CEO says USDC stablecoin provider is in strongest position ever. The company behind the USDC stablecoin is in its strongest financial position ever, according to CEO Jeremy Allaire, or how should I say this? Circle is the strongest position, okay, encouraged by emerging regulatory frameworks for stablecoin issuers, which should have further increased confidence in issuer like Circle. So they are licensed in the US, and it's a nice infographic about the Circle on the brink of the financial bankruptcy, so definitely check this out. Cool guys, so that's it, and let's go and check my Twitter feed. Definitely follow me at MIKLOSDankler, also follow at Corion platform, and definitely follow so check out this thread about Ethereum 2.0, quite interesting thread, and give a like, and also you can share. So breaking Turkey's peer-to-peer Bitcoin trading volume is up 40% as inflation skyrockets almost 80%. Give a like and share. Cool. Trade Bitcoin on Binance without fees. Trade other crypto with discounts. Use our ref link. So that is Binance just provided this. And from Michael Saylor, Bitcoin offers a sound, ethical, technical, and economic foundation for the emerging digital economy, and the United States stands to benefit the most from the global adoption of digital assets. Narratives will always drive crypto. Check out how these narratives are changing and coming back. So the last week exchange liquidity FUD seems to be over. Yes, for now. Okay, the crypto sector has many positive news despite the downtrend. Give a like and share. Justin Celsius Network has paid another 40.8 million US dollar towards its Bitcoin loan. Their liquidity price has dropped to 2,700, and this is something that I think good to know. And definitely give a like to the Laserpunk NFT posts, and follow Laserpunk_gas, because this is our NFT projects that coming soon. Breaking news that Bank for International Settlements allow banks to keep 1% of reserves in Bitcoin. So banks will be allowed to hold their reserves, 1% of the reserves in Bitcoin. So guys, let's go and check out the charts. Let's see what's happening. So Bitcoin still in this descending triangle. This is a symmetrical triangle, and as you see here, oh, why cannot adjust this? Just simple adjust. Okay, so because the previous trend was down 80% of the time, this symmetrical triangle breaking in the direction of the trend, so that means it's more likely to break down here than up. But now Bitcoin trying to break up here, so definitely go to lower time frame and follow what's happening in this battle. And if we are having a clear retest and confirmed breakout with volume, then definitely I would put a long position. here at those levels and using stop loss. If we are breaking down that, we will opening a short after the retest of the downtrend line. So what else? Let's check Ethereum. So Ethereum is slightly, so Ethereum looks a little bit better here. Also Ethereum is forming a triangle because this is a ascending triangle, and when it will break 1250, that I would open a long position, but until now just watching and setting up this trade. So guys, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed, hope you learned something. Smash those like, and also push the bell notification, or follow me at on Twitter, and also visit CorionX farms. Our Ethereum farms will back very soon, and then we will starting with new farm on Ethereum, and also you will be able to farm on Binance Smart Chain. So definitely check out our farms. Guys, thank you and see you in the next video. Bye bye.